What's up, everybody? It's Grim, and it's night 2 of Wrestlemania, and it started all hot with a match that slaps. That's right, Rhea Ripley put the NXT Women's Championship on the line against Charlotte Flair. And I done told you in my spoiler video, which was really predictions, but I call them spoilers because I'm always right. And I was right when I told you that Charlotte was going to take the title, boy. And guess what happened? Charlotte took the title, boy. Charlotte worked over Rhea Ripley's leg the entire match, and now she took the belt back. The audacity of Charlotte Flair to now become an 11-time women's champion. She only needs to win a belt 5 more times, boy, and then she ties her dad, and then she'll probably outdo him at some point, because you know how they do. I mean, why the hell not? I mean, she's still young. That match was brutal. Those women really went after each other really, really hard, and it was a great way to start off WrestleMania. Oh, wait a minute. The audacity of me to forget that actually didn't kick off WrestleMania, because there was a pre-show match where Liv Morgan took on Nutella. You know, Natalia. I love Natalia, and I love Liv Morgan. And I didn't know who to pick in this match, but I mean, Liv comes out looking like Scarlett Bordeaux, looking like all sexy and stuff. Like, well, what are you wearing there, Liv? You're looking a little... But she wins the match. But people are pissed on Twitter, namely Scarlett Bordeaux and her boyfriend, Killer Cross. They're burying Liv right now for stealing Scarlett Bordeaux's look. Scarlett Bordeaux signed to the WWE. I mean, unless they're going to change her up too. I don't know what they're doing, but WrestleMania off and running. I'm super hype. Let's do this. As I lay here in bed all by myself, I wonder why Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley had the finish that it did. That is not the outcome that I expected. I thought that Bobby Trashley was going to pound this Aleister Black guy. I love Aleister Black's music, though, so I'm glad I get to hear it. Well, anyway, it seemed Bobby Lashley was about to finish off Aleister Black in a match that slapped, but guess what happened? Lana starts barking orders at her boyfriend. She's like, you better spear him, bitch. I don't know why the fuck Lashley listens to her. What the fuck does she know? She ain't in the ring. She actually flopped in the ring. She's not even a wrestler anymore. She's back to being a manager. What the fuck, Lashley? Lashley sets up for a spear, walks himself right into Black Mass by Aleister Black. 1, 2, 3. And the tattooed dude wins the matchup. Trashley goes down. And I bet he's going to be pretty mad at Lana. I don't think he'll be going down on her tonight. Aw, I'm so happy for Otis. I have freaking tears in my eyes for Otis. I'm so happy. Otis just took on Dolph Ziggler. And if you guys haven't known and followed the build-up of this match, you know that Otis was trying to date Mandy, and then Dolph Ziggler stole her away because Sonya Deville screwed everything up for him. And Otis challenged Dolph Ziggler here at WrestleMania, and they had a really good match. Otis is a tag team guy, heavy machinery, and he takes on Dolph in his first singles match ever at WrestleMania, and the match slapped. And in the end, Sonya Deville tried to cost Otis, but Mandy Rose wasn't having it. Mandy Rose came out to even the odds, to be the difference maker, and in the end, Otis hits the big caterpillar elbow. 1, 2, 3, wins the match. And then Mandy Rose comes in, looks at him, hops up into his arms, and they had a big kiss. I mean, this is like better than Macho Man and Elizabeth. I mean, this is a modern day love story, and it was beautiful. It literally brought a tear to my eye. As Edge comes to the ring for the last man standing match, I'm reminded of something. I'm reminded of a couple things that I want to go over with you guys. And the first one is, I said that if Aleister Black and Becky Lynch win, I would do something dumb. And they both won. I have to do something stupid now. So, guys, leave comments below or tweet me or Instagram me or something. What do I got to do dumb now? And I'll do something dumb this week right here on the vlog channel. And then the other thing, we went over how Edge is like, my second favorite wrestler of all time. But guess what? I've met Edge in person. I've seen him wrestle many times in person. But I've never seen Edge perform as Rated R Superstar. I've gone to shows. He wasn't booked. I went to one show where he was supposed to be booked, and then he wound up getting injured. And then he wound up getting retired. I've never actually been in an arena with as hundreds of wrestling shows that I've gone to. I've never seen Edge come out as a Rated R Superstar to Metalingus from Alter Bridge. And then I'm sitting here thinking, fuck you, Corona, because this was supposed to be the first fucking time I was supposed to be Edge to Randy Orton Superstar. I was gonna fucking be there, be like, and the fucking COVID ruined it. Fuck you. You're as bad as Carol fucking Baskin, that fucking bitch. Edge versus Randy Orton in the Last Man Standing match. Slapped hard as fuck. That was an epic. That was a movie. It wasn't a match, it was a movie. It was a Performance Center tour. The Performance Center tour brawl. And yeah, it dragged on. It was very long. It was a half hour, 40-minute match. They went all over the place. But they told a story. They started off in the ring with Randy Orton attacks Edge from behind. They brawled into the Performance Center gym. I'd been there. I was on a tour of the Performance Center. Then they fought in the meeting room on that giant table. Edge hanging from the ceiling, elbow dropped Orton onto the table. That table is oak. It's this thick. You're not going through it. They fought in the back rooms. They fought on top of a tractor trailer. In the end, Edge waved off a 10 count by the referee to hit Randy Orton with a concerto. Randy Orton earlier on in the match was choking Edge in the Performance Center, in the gym with cables. And he was saying, Edge, I love you, but I'm going to end this. A lot of people were trying to reference Chris Benoit. No, don't go there at all. Don't be too stupid. But in the end, Edge concertos Orton on top of the solid steel trailer. Butt him out. It's over. Edge wins the match. Edge wins an epic. It wouldn't have been like that. This WrestleMania is slapping. The host of WrestleMania, Rob Gronkowski, has just pinned Mojo Riley for the 24/7 championship. Nobody cares. The only fucking 24/7 we give a shit about is that I'm locked in this goddamn cell of a goddamn room thanks to the fucking government stripping me of my rights. America, land of the free indeed. The Street Profits have just defeated Austin Theory and Angel Garza for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I mean, well, they didn't defeat them for the belts. They retained the titles. But, I mean, come on, did anybody really think this guy, Austin Theory, was going to become a tag team champion at WrestleMania when nobody's ever even heard of him before a week ago? But probably one of the coolest matches of the night as far as the big spots go and the cool moves and all that kind of stuff, you know, especially from the 45-minute punch fest we witnessed in the last match. But in the end, Street Profits win, but then they get attacked after the match. Even Selena Vega, the manager of Garza and Theory, gets in there. But who makes the save? The debut of Bianca Belair. She comes running to the ring to join the Street Profits, like she did in NXT back in the day, right? She's actually dating one of those dudes in real life. Crazy. Actually, you know, and it's funny because I talked to them and met them when I was at the Performance Center. That match was pretty awesome. Check it out if you missed it. The SmackDown Women's Championship was on the line in a fatal 5-way elimination match, which was awesome. So it's not really fatal 5-way because it's a 5-way elimination match, right? Yeah. Okay. First out, Tamina. She took like a finisher from fucking everybody. She was eliminated. Naomi tapped out at one point. Then you had Lacey Evans, Bayley, and Sasha Banks left in the match. And that's when the story really began. Because Sasha Banks and Bayley are best friends. But it's every girl for herself when you're fighting for a championship, especially in a fatal 5-way. And it looked like there was a little bit of tiff going on between these two. The audacity of Lacey Evans to try to come between two friends like this. Lacey Evans tries to throw the women's right. And then Bayley ducks the punch, but Lacey spins right around, punches Sasha Banks in the mouth. 1, 2, 3, eliminates her. Bayley was just laying there watching. Bayley didn't break up that pin for her friend as her friend was eliminated from the match. I guess she figured, well, good, now I don't have to fight my friend for the championship. She goes on to face Lacey Evans. I really thought Lacey Evans was going to win, but Sasha Banks comes back in the match right when Lacey Evans was about to use the woman's right. The audacity. Sasha Banks pulls down Lacey Evans with the backstabber, and Bayley, 1, 2, 3, retains the championship at WrestleMania. I can't believe what a show. That match slapped. It was a banger. Titus O'Neil's face. I don't know either, Titus. We just witnessed the Firefly Funhouse match, and it might have been the greatest thing I've ever seen in WWE. There was such good shit. I popped so fucking hard. They took us on a tour through entire Bray Wyatt and John Cena's career. They took us back to WrestleMania 30 when John Cena buried Bray Wyatt and crushed all his momentum. They took us back to John Cena's debut when he fought Kurt Angle. John Cena was in his original attire. Then John Cena was in his Thugonomics attire. John Cena was doing rhyming. He said he's got to do puppet for him, put his penis in a glove, and call it Suck It, bro. That match was it was barely a match. The fuckers barely fought. It was a mind-bending adventure to where John Cena and Bray Wyatt were in the NWO. And it was such good shit. Bray Wyatt wins in the end. Counting his own pinfall victory, Bray Wyatt counted the victory for The Fiend. Because as John Cena tried to battle Bray Wyatt the entire time, all he did was punch that poor little pig pup. Until The Fiend popped up from behind him. Gave him the mandible claw, the Sister Abigail, and ended it 1, 2, 3. The Fiend. That was the coolest thing I ever saw. We have a new WWE champion! Drew McIntyre has done it! He kicked out of the F5s! He nailed him with 4 claymores! And that's it! The chosen one has fulfilled his destiny! Drew McIntyre has destroyed Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 36! We have a new champion! We have a new champion! I'm so excited! WrestleMania has been amazing! What a match! Brock Lesnar was annihilating him with the German suplexes and the F5s. Drew kept kicking out. He even kicked out at 1 on the first F5. And then he battled back with 3 Claymore kicks. Brock Lesnar didn't know what the fuck hit him when he took that goddamn foot to the face. Let me tell you, the action in that match slapped hard. If you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Eat it. Yeah!